Hey. The Knowledge Drop is back. This is Focus from the Flowmo crew, bboydojo.com and Cypher Studio representing Finland in the house. We are back with the Knowledge Drop podcast. This is our episode number 41. 41. We have been keeping it steady, and this time around, we take it to a new continent fully. Our first guest from South America, straight out of Colombia, Bogota, we got Ricky Rulez. And he'll be who's been representing a lot internationally. He's gonna break down on how is the scene in Colombia these days and what's about to be expected, and also what has happened in the past. By end of the episode, hopefully we have a great understanding of what's going down and why every B1B girl should visit Colombia for the event. So ain't none to it but to do it. Let's get Ricky Rulez on the show live over here. Welcome, mister. How's it going over there? Tuning in from New
Thank you,
York this
sir.
time around. All good?
Yeah, great. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm here right now in New York for a short trip. But yes, pretty much, I'm Ricky Rulez from Colombia. I've been dancing for 14 plus years, I guess. Uh, my whole purpose on this has been learning. It's been learning since I start. I wanted to start for winning because it was a passion. I wanted to win. I wanted to compete and stuff. But with the time, travel and I learned that we in Latin America didn't knew really how to dance. It was a really big problem that we had. So I changed my focus. I changed my mentality. I just wanted to learn how to do properly breaking. Then I started to travel, understand how it's supposed to be, how it's supposed to be done, how it's supposed to be danced, and that's what has actually it's been like game changing for me. Um, I changed my focus and then I started to learn how to do properly breaking, and that put me on the big stages, winning competitions. Now I'm representing mostly brands, which we might call like crews, but they're also like sponsors that we have like A40, Formulas Corp, and also another brands that they support us around the world, that we make teams and travel, support, and pretty much whatever it takes to put breaking into international scene and also our countries and our culture. Yes, sir. This is a
Dope,
little bit
dope.
about me.
I'm seeing more and more b-boys and b-girls from Colombia these days, and seems like the country is really being put on the map, and we can't avoid seeing breakers from out there right now, which is dope. You guys are putting in the work, and like you said, the list of sponsors right there just from the get-go. So that's also inspiring. Like, okay, you're taking it seriously, you're really making it a mission to step up the level over there as well, step the game up. So respect. What is the state of breaking in Colombia right now? How is breaking out there?
Breaking in Colombia is getting bigger, actually, getting bigger and better. Like you said, now we have a big names on the scene. We feel like we've been creating from zero right now because I love it. I love my history, but I can see a lot of problems on that because the way that I learn is different that the people is learning nowadays. First of all, we didn't have the knowledge. Nobody really knew how to the names of the steps were back in the days. So uh, around 2010, 2015, we have to travel. We have to go to the places like New York, like Europe, to take classes for the master, pretty much to learn from zero, because all what we had in Latin America was mostly just power moves, what we could see like in the videos, movies, all that. That's why I think is one of the main reasons why uh, we didn't do too much in the past. I'm not gonna say nothing because there was something, some like there was always someone trying to put in the name, but there was this lack of knowledge of how it's supposed to break that really like stuck all Latin America. Then we have the opportunity to travel. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it was easy because it's always hard to get the money there. Money like the currency there, work is it's always hard. But once you get there, it's been about like sharing and helping and believing. Most important, believe because when we started travel at the beginning, we didn't have too much opportunity or level, even breaking level, we didn't know how to compete. So my history personally and the people that grows with me, we just started travel a little bit, and then brands as A40 and Formless, when we traveled, they were really small brands, and nobody actually like wanted to work with them because they were small, and people is always looking for something big, like, oh, I want to get the big sponsorship and the big stuff, I want to get fly, like, and all that. And the first time at the beginning, we had to invest, going just wearing shirts for free because we didn't have the like, there was no money on that. We just wanted like to be representing something. If you want to help us at least with a shirt, whatever, I'm gonna dance, you know.
Mm.
Whatever you can give me, I'm down to represent. If you can get me there at least to the class, whatever, I just want to learn. I think this is something that we have changed Latin America. You know, work with people, collaborate, help. No money, no money involved. Because back in the days it was like, okay, if you don't pay me, I'm not gonna do nothing. So at the end, you're not gonna do nothing because nobody knows you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start work and see what's happened there, and then with the time is gonna come the money. I think that's one thing is changing now. The people is starting to invest in flights, go there, hotels, food, whatever it takes to learn. Now there's more and more people traveling, trying to find the way. I think it was because we have started change. We started change our mentality. So more people is watching that. More people is seeing that the Latinos can also do it, and the Colombians can also do it. So more people want, because we have a lot of people in Colombia waiting for that opportunity. But I think the biggest lesson is you don't have to wait. You just have to go and create the opportunity, because it's not gonna come for you. It's not Nothing is gonna go to Colombia. We have to go out, then bring the opportunities, and then I think it's a better way. It's a thing that we have changed.
That's what's up. Yes,
Yes.
exactly. I never been to Colombia myself. The closest I've ever been to was Brazil. I came twice, and something that I saw the Latin American b-boys and big girls out there. I saw a lot of passion, a lot of heart.
Yes.
The only place that I've been to in the world where I see a one-on-one battle and the person who gets the second place actually cries for the winner. He's so happy about the winner because a
Oh
friend of
yes.
his won the battle. I'm like, wow, that's no bitterness, no sadness, simply just a lot of
Hmm.
heart and a lot of passion. And the b-boys and b-girls I see from Colombia, I feel share the same passion to it. And what you just said hopefully verifies that one as well. Do you agree?
Yes, yes. Passion is number one here because, like I said, we didn't have nothing. We didn't have pretty much like nothing to do it. There's no so much sponsor, or there's no so much opportunities. So all we have is the love for what we do, the love for what we do. And I think it's very important that for breaking, because when breaking start here in New York, I'm actually here in New York for a quick trip. So now it's different. Now the whole scene in the United States is different, but I can feel it when you see movies like Wild Style or B Street. The scene back in the days when breaking just started, it was just like this, the ghetto. There was nothing on this. We just have ciphers. We just have like energy and all these collabs, and you can see the original and the passion of the original b-boys, that they just did it because they didn't have nothing else in their lives. I think it's something that we have in Latin America now. We didn't have too much. We not, even the government, the community, everything is collapsed. So but all we have to do, or all we have to actually feel good, is breaking culture. So I think it's something that keep the energy how it's supposed to be, raw. All we need is a little bit of information. It's a little bit of information to know how to do it, because whoever is, this is not from Latin America, this is from another countries. So we still need to have to learn how to do it properly, but we have the passion, we have the conditions to do it. So I think that's why we as Latinos have so much passion, because we share this same background of the origin of breaking, the struggle, the hard times. Then when we break, you can see it because we don't have nothing else. We just have breaking and one chance, one opportunity, and you can see it when you dance.
Mm. Super, that resonates. I feel you. Can
Yes.
you take me and the people watching back to earlier generations of Colombia? Like, if we try to understand the history of breaking in Colombia, what are some of the names or years, decades that we should know about? How did breaking start over there, and who were the key players back in the days?
All right. There's a lot of people. There was a lot of people in the very beginning. The very beginning, it was the most actually the rich people we had access to breaking, because like in the days we had no internet, no TV, so the only people who has the chance to see breaking was the people that could travel to United States and get something like music or movies, and they bring it, and then only for the people who has the resources could watch breaking. And pretty much for here, only the rich people start with this, right? So they start to share like and also teach, right? But it was so like private back in the days. They didn't want to share at the beginning. Only few people could actually learn, and then when we have access to movies, whatever, like international, like it was more open. We can access. There was a lot of people trying to learn, but mostly it was in the hardest, like in the most dangerous places of the city. We have a lot of different ways to approach it, because there was people of like that have money to invest, who had the real knowledge, and we have the people from the ghetto, but the really bad part of the city, and they had also a different kind of information, but it was really hard to get to any of those, right? Because one is too dangerous and one is safe, but you cannot access to them because they're different part of the city. So we have a spot in the center of the city called El Embajador, which was an old theater where they have like every Friday. That was back in the 80s, back in the 90s. The El Embajador, it was a place where the people used to meet. They used to cipher, used to practice. It was not even battle. There was not even battle. They didn't even knew that battles were possible. They would just they just joined there because it was a center of the city, was like a really touristic place. So eventually one or two b-boys, they started like meet there, and a lot of a sudden you had 100 b-boys, you had people trying to learn windmills and all that. This was like a golden era of 90s here in Bogota. I mean there in Bogota. And from that, I think from there it was the like the foundation of the whole um, culture of breaking, because a lot of people learn on that place. This place doesn't exist anymore. I didn't see never in my life, because they closed it. They closed that spot, and now it's a cine, now it's a movie theater. But this is a place where the people always tell, "Oh, El Embajador, it was where I learned." A really old school people, and they just ciphered. It was the whole day just ciphering, battling each other, not even knowing what it was breaking about. There is so old videos, really old videos of people doing crazy stuff back in the days, like a flare to both sides, windmills. They told me like back in the days the competition was who can do more windmills. So if I do 20 and you do 25, then you beat me or something like that. I gotta do 30 to be able to beat you. Something like that. Really, like, it was interesting, but it was just about movement. They didn't know how to dance. They just did breaking. I mean, windmills, flares, airflares. This is all what they got. But you see the videos, you can see the passion. It's really old videos, and that was the foundation of my city. After with that, they closed the theater. They started like spread for the city. Now they have the clubs. They get out of the theater, this old theater, because they closed it, and they start to dance in the clubs, night, only nighttime, only for party. Pretty much what you see here in New York back in the days. If you find one b-boy, if you find one b-boy in the club and you're the only b-boy, you have to battle. Is what they told me. If you see another one, like another guy at the end of the club, you know that this guy dance breaking, you're gonna have to go battling. Then you're gonna talk with the guy. Oh yeah, what you doing, man? Where you from? But if you know that this guy dance breaking, you gotta go to battle him. So we grow with this culture. When I learned, Bogota was really competitive. Nobody teach nobody. It's like we always go to the spot just to battle. It was really raw. It was really raw. But I can see now we did it like really ignorant way, because we didn't know how to dance properly. We just battle as crazy, right? I think that's why it's good, and some of the background of my country is good, because we grow with that, with the raw energy, just battle. Now we have changed. Now we have changed, started to learn, but I think this is something good that keep like we have from all the old generations, but also bring something not that good, because some people, some old schools, they still have that mentality, and they don't want to share. They don't want to even come to these kind of spots where we are learning, when we are talking. They're not too open to that. So however, it's good. I respect because they teach me, but I think our time for the new generation is time to move on. It's time to grow. It's time to build. But but yes, it's pretty much a little bit about my history. Mostas Yurak, this is one of this is one of my mentors here in the United States. One of the first Colombian in travel here and send tapes of freestyle session and events here. He used to come to record and send to Colombia, but really like in the 2000s. Yes, VHS. He used to travel here and record and send to the people in Colombia so they can watch and learn. But again, they get the VHS in Colombia and they didn't share. It was a problem. But however, yes, I think every country has like a similar stuff, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Each generation is different. You can take out the good stuff from the
Mm-hmm.
past, but you don't have to take all the
Yes.
stuff because every generation have their own problems and own troubles. So hopefully we can learn and grow generation after generation. What about today? If you think about the scene today over there in Bogota and Colombia in general, who are some of the names that we should look out for, and who are some people who inspire you?
Which part of me now, the people who inspired me in the past, like in the competitive aspect, it was B-Boy Lil Dres, B-Boy Ares. They had a little bit of name international. This was the first people in travel and actually try to get something. They didn't make it too far. RX did a couple of times top 16 in World Final Red Bull. This is one of the like the most inspiring things when I start 2010, 2013. I see this guy from Colombia in the international scene. I got really inspired. I said, one of these days in the future, I want to be there. I gotta give that credit to B-Boy RX, B-Boy Lil Dress, and also B-Boy DM, B-Boy Baby. Back in the days, now there's a lot of people trying to get out of the country. We're gonna have like the recent winner of BC1, B-Boy Junior Rock. Also, I gotta give to B-Boy Big Jota. New generations, B-Boy Tachuela, one of my homies. He's now in Europe. He went to Unbreakable, Outbreak, IB, always trying to qualify. You know who how it is, but he was there. Try to make connections, try to learn. Also, my boy B-Boy Koi, he's one of my homies. Now he's living in Madrid. Try to be there. Looking for something. Try to get to the events. Try to make qualifiers. Try to pass prelims. That's something that really motivates me. I'd rather stay in Colombia. I still living in Colombia. I can travel, but I don't want to stay nowhere because I just want to invest in myself. It's a different way. It's a different way. The good thing is we're trying different methods. So whatever it works, if you want to move to another country, is good. If you want to stay in Colombia and build, that's good too. We're trying to we have different people trying to do different stuff. So whatever had the whatever it works, we're gonna follow him for sure. We're gonna follow. If we have to move, we move. If we have to stay, stay. But yes, this is one of the people that really inspire me because they have changed. They have invested in themselves, and now we're trying to do something better. With what we have, learn on everything just because the passion. Being honest, the passion of breaking and try to be there in the screen competition ciphers, everything.
Yeah, that's one of your passion as well, collecting knowledge and sharing it with the
Yes.
local people in their own language as well. Can you take me a little bit deeper about the work that you do back home?
Right. Yes, the work I'm doing is pretty much shared with my Hispanic community because I had to learn English to be able to number one travel and number two understand the information in the original like a source because everything is in English. Documentaries, interviews, even if you go to classes, everything is in English. So a lot of people in Latin America don't know how to speak English, right? So I had to travel, learn the hard way, actually, at that level where I'm able to think in English. So I really understand the information, and I know even if you know English, it's gonna be hard to understand certain things if you don't come to New York, if you don't come to the real source of what you're supposed to learn. So my work that I'm doing now is like I say, I just changed my focus, my mind. And winning, I don't think too much on winning because I know it's gonna be hard. But I just wanted to learn, right? Learn how to do properly breaking. So even with that, when I'm not like the world champion or something, I have good, I have get a good results on my breaking, right? As soon as I get like past prelims and outbreak last year, 500 people, I make top 32, like Brazil, Latam, Red Bull BC1 champ. I just had little bits of results. I kind of knew what I was doing because you gotta understand what you're doing and where you get that information. So I didn't want it to wait until until I was the winner to share. So I put all my information, resume it in a course of 6 months. Month by month you're learning different lessons, right? Everything in Spanish with really easy methods, which I always say it's not everything. It's just what I learn and what I use and it works. If you can do it now, we're starting to see results in the students that already believe in my program. So has different perspectives, but one is understanding the method of how you gotta see the breaking or how you gotta see the thing that you're doing. Number one is move. Number two is dance. Number three is the sport aspect, right? One thing is you can learn moves like if you were going to a gym or train, you can do windmills, flares, all these physical aspect. Then you gotta learn the dance aspect, how to put that into a format where you can actually share in break in ciphers or compete. Then you have the sport aspect where you need to add certain elements like all the systems, all that what they're gonna qualify you in the future, like foundation, musicality, all that, because these three ways are different. You can do breaking in different ways. It depends what you have in mind, how you see yourself in the future, and after that you can start work. But I teach the three paths because there's people in Latin America, they just don't wanna compete. They just wanna do it for fun, and that's good too. That's good too. I'm more focused in the sport aspect. How you can create something from nothing, any movement, just put it some structure, organize it, add qualified items, which is musicality, foundation, soul, body, all what is necessary for competition, and then you gotta have a process to put it in real time. Mental like tools, meditation, memorizations to being able to do all the things that you've been practicing on this scenario with a lot of techniques too. But you gotta be able to learn from the process, be allowed to fail sometimes, learn, repeat, learn, repeat, learn, repeat. And all with that, I just put it in a really organized method from 1 to 6 months, and pretty much is that. It's everything online. Everything online. I have now. I'm growing. I just start with 2 students that they text me. They literally text me. I don't even have to do nothing. They start, oh Ricky, when I was champion of a Rebel BC1, they told me like, oh Ricky, can you teach me? I wanna get ready for the next year. I saw you dance and I know you understand really well. So I just started just like this because the people asked me. I didn't want it at the beginning, but then two started asked, then four, then five, and now I have 40 students, active students that I think has really good potential. So with that, that's why I'm creating a lot of content, a lot of social media content to be able to share to more people and see what we can get in the future, and mostly in Spanish because I want to help my Latino community. This is pretty much what
Exactly.
I'm doing now.
Good, good. Well, can you tell about the results that you have been getting with
All
the
right.
people, and also where can people access this? What is the website that you are running the course on? So let's
All right, great.
promote the link
Yes.
over here as well.
Yes,
And
yes.
what kind of results have
Everything.
you been getting?
Mhm. Yes. So some of the results is being crazy. Being honest, a lot of people from here, from Colombia, from my own city, they're now traveling, and then what they get is or my philosophy is I don't teach really moves. I don't teach moves. I just teach structure how you can do it with your moves. So the people already had the moves because I don't teach from zero. I don't teach that okay this is Indian step. I don't teach that. If you already had some experience, I'm gonna teach you how to organize what you already have. So people that were traveling for years, like 2 3 years going to Europe and having the same results, nothing. I just teach them how to organize. It's gonna take a lot of time, like at least 6 or 4 months to organize that. Then they travel, they feel good because they at least are able to kill the beat, to do good prelims, have some results, and on Instagram, Breakforce Instagram, where people thanks me because they literally or relative doing the same that they were doing last years, but now they get better results just because little adjustments that I did. Where to do it, the specific phrase, where to do it, the specific move, the original move, the foundation move. There's always like spots where you're supposed to do something to get the results of the people. So one of the biggest is being Mike B-boy Mickey from Guatemala. It's the guy from Guatemala. Imagine I'm teaching. This is something that I love from online education. You don't have the limit of space. You don't have to come somewhere. You don't have to travel hours to teach. So this guy from Guatemala texted me when I did the last course, 5 years, 5 months ago. I did like a launching because I do launchings. I don't have I'm gonna teach you later. Or I mean, I'm gonna tell you later how my course works. But he contacted me 5 months ago. Oh man, I'm from Guatemala. I wanna travel to Europe. I had this and this. I've been dancing for 10 years, and I wanna get like results. Some results in Europe. Okay, man. Let's start work. Boom, boom, boom. And now he was able to win two competitions in Belgium. I was hyped. I was hyped because I knew that he had the talent, he had the moves, but just he didn't know how to organize, and it was really easy. Once he know how to organize everything to be able to do prelims, then top 16, top 8, how to organize your arsenal to be able to keep to rock it on the ciphers on the event is not easy. It's not easy, but it's really simple on the way that you there are gonna be spots where you're gonna be able to win. Not every competition is worldwide. You're not gonna see Phil Wizard everywhere. You're not gonna see Victor everywhere. If you go to some spot like in Belgium or France, a small jam, if you believe in yourself and you have a good system, you're gonna be able to win, bro. It's not impossible. Everybody can do it. You know what I'm saying? So Mike already won twice in Belgium, which was great. And also people from here, from my own city, they're they're going through like they're going for from they didn't qualify, they didn't make top 16 at the end, and now they're started winning here in Latin America because here in Latin America because pretty much nobody has the information. If only one have the information, it's gonna be really easy for him to win because just little things that they just simply don't understand. It's not their fault, but they simply don't know. You know what I'm saying? So this has been one of the results that we have. And the way it works, my platform is everything is through me for now. For now, everything is through me. So I have everything online in private content. It's a private content. Everything is in YouTube, but it's not public. It's private, right? So the only way that you can get it is through me. I have a link in my bio where I have a group, right? So I always post social content to invite the people. You know what I'm saying, to teach a little bit, so the people know what I'm doing. All what I do is click the bio, right? You click the link on the bio, you get into a WhatsApp group, right? Where I have like 200, 300 people waiting. I have the people waiting because I like to the people get excited for this. I don't want to just give like, oh yeah, this is what you buy, just get it and you will see what you do with that. No, I like to like make connections with the people. I have the people waiting in a waiting list, and then every like 3 months I do launching again. Every 3 months, okay, I have 300 people now, so who wants to join? This is the information. This is the, of course, payment method. It's not that expensive. Is I always give like, okay, this is the payment method. This is how we're gonna work. Whoever who wants to join, we're ready to start a new generation of Breakforce. And I work with generations. Let's say that 20 people buy the program, and I'm working with those 20 people because I wanna really work, like really be organized and really pay attention to the people. They're advanced, right? So once they get the program, I send them the content. Everything is private. It's about links. It's with links. I just send in everything, all the information. I have like more than 80 videos talking about the history, how I learn it, examples. I do battle analysis. I watch the battles, analyze, write down. I have everything right down here. Like Everything is write down how to score, how to organize your rounds, and I teach them, right, lesson by lesson, everything really well explained. And then I just finished. It takes 6 months to finish my course, and and people definitely get results. But everything now is through me. Now, when it grows, of course I'm down to invest in a software to automate test process. But now I feel like it's good that I take care of people. I don't like that. Okay, buy this and you do whatever you can. No, I like to keep in touch with the people, even when it's a lot of message. Sometimes I have a lot of message to respond, watch videos, watch the homework. But good thing number one is I don't have to teach the same class every time because everything is pre-record, right? Everything is pre-record, and the people just gotta watch, pay attention, being like having the energy to learn, because I just want to work with people that wants to learn, because there's people that they need to like you to push them and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And this is something that we gotta grow, because if you have the passion for this, I cannot do something. You have to have passion for it. You have to want it to learn. Then I can help you. You watch the video. If you really commitment, every Friday we have the homework, and I watch the homework, and I tell you, okay, do this, do that, whatever. But it's a really like a close process. I like to be close to my students. I always talk with them. I have even some of them now they're my friends, and I'm planning to travel with them. Okay, you did it this in Euro. Okay, see you next year. We're gonna do a 2v2, whatever. Now I'm building family with this. I love it. I just start like a teaching, but now I feel like they really understand me. Here in Latin America, being like the only people that has the knowledge against everybody to tell us like, oh, you don't know how to do it because sometimes people see that you have some results and they just start to like attack you. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? But now that I start to teach to people, I feel that now I have my community, you know what I'm saying? People that understand what I'm doing. And I know we're doing it right, you know what I'm saying? Because we have the results, and this is the idea. Change the mentality, grow, and build with the community.
Yeah, that's the beauty of online education, that you can first of all build an archive. You can
Hmm.
record some of the teachings and knowledge that we have learned and what other peoples have learned as well. And secondly, we can connect people from all different regions despite the distance. So that is impossible to do outside of the internet sphere. So amazing
Hmm.
work. I'm happy to hear that. I posted your Instagram over here in the comments. Anybody go and follow rickyrulez.col, like Colombia,
Yes, sir.
at Instagram. And also you can find out more about the program over there. Break Force, that's what it's about. Amazing work.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Break force.
We have a section for the show called Underrated, Overrated. So a couple of things just to see what you think about. Quick questions, quick results, quick answers. Your choice to reply. Underrated, overrated, and why.
Hmm.
You ready?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I'm gonna start with Ahiako. Ahiako.
Hyako.
Ahiako.
I would say
Underrated, overrated.
underrated. It's the best soup ever, bro. You're gonna have, I don't know what we have in soups here, but it gives you like energy. It's better than energy drinks. You drink the soup and you're gonna have mad energy for hours. For me, I just eat this. I don't drink energy drinks. Soup is the best.
Wow. OG energy drink, the soup.
Mhm.
Um, High elevation training.
Oh, I used to think it was overrated because when I travel, I feel good. In every country, I feel good. I feel like a beast. But now that we just posted, I have a post with BC One that they came and they did this video of training in Monserrate, which is the highest spot in Bogota. We have a lot of comments of people from Bolivia, and they said, "Oh, this is not that high. We're more higher than that." And I said, "Okay, maybe we should go to Bolivia or Peru to see what it's about." But for us, it's been working really good. But now I want to see if there's something better outside, like Bolivia, Peru. Maybe there's something good there.
Oh, Colombian coffee.
Over underrated for sure, man. For sure, for sure. Yes, if
Overrated.
you travel, Underrated? Yes, underrated. Yes,
Underrated, yes.
yes. Because when I try, never gonna get the quality of the coffee outside. Man, tastes like earth, like dust. I don't know, man. People like that and give you the energy, but nothing like the Colombian coffee. Nothing.
Medellin.
Oh, underrated too, man. Underrated. Yes, yes. I used to live there. I live there. I live in Bogota, but I used to live there for like 4 years, and I had a great time. I had a great time, and I think it's one of the most greatest places that you can visit in Colombia. Most safe, beautiful people, beautiful, delicious food.
And the last one, Bogota.
Bogota. Damn, it's hard, man. You put me in between Bogota and Medellin, man. I love my city, but it's too dangerous, man. It's too my city. You gotta know how to walk in the streets. So I
Too
don't
wild.
recommend visiting my city. I love it. If you're with me, you're good. But I would say overrated. I don't think if people have something like in the mind of my city, you know what I'm saying. But it's not that good.
Gotcha. All right. 2025. What's next for Ricky? Any events or travels or anything planned for next year this far? What can we
All right.
expect from you?
Yes. Yes. For sure. The mostly I can control now is the sport competitions. I'm number two on the ranking, so I'm gonna try to qualify for the it's the World Games. World Games. I'm gonna try to qualify for that. But pretty much at the beginning of the year, I'd rather not playing because I playing and everything results in a different way. So I just open my mind. Whatever it comes, it's gonna come. But for sure, I'm gonna still breaking. I'm gonna be ready, so I don't have to. I'm gonna stay ready, so I don't have to be ready. Um, this is number one, or whatever it comes. Always something's gonna come. If you have faith, something is gonna come for you. The opportunity is coming. The opportunity is waiting. You just have to be ready for that and use it. Use it. Don't be afraid, because sometimes you have this trouble, this opportunity, and you think like, oh, maybe I don't have enough, maybe it's gonna be hard. No, just do it, man. Just do it, and the path will appear. You will see the way there. So at beginning of the year, I don't plan nothing, and as a result, like traveling a lot of spots. This year, I went to Russia, I went to Hong Kong, I went to Europe, I went to United States twice, and I didn't play nothing. I didn't play nothing of that. I just wanted to train and do breaking, and everything came at the end.
That's what's up. Go hard and good things will show up.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for your
Thank
time. Had a good, inspiring talk. Keep up doing the great work that you do. Keep sharing and keep traveling. Keep putting in that work so that Bogota, Colombia will be recognized for sure. All right.
Yes, sir. You're always welcome. You're always welcome to come. Call me, hit me up, man. Gonna have fun there.
Let's make it happen. Let's make it
Yes, sir.
happen. Yes, sir. Safe travels and thank you. We stay in touch. Okay.
Thank you,
Peace,
sir.
peace.
Bless you. Thank you for the
Easy.
opportunity. Peace.
Later.
See
Peace.
you.
Oh, yeah, there you have it. Ricky Rules, Bogota represent. You already know. So check out his program, The Break Force. Check out his Instagram. And once you're done with that, let's get back to bboydojo.com and get my free footwork workshop. I'll see you over there at the site. Thank you for tuning in and catch you on the next one. We got great guests coming up. Peace, peace.